So what's the practical effect of this uncertainty? If we don't know when, how should we live now? That's the heart of the question that Jesus intends to answer throughout this conversation. So he drives that very point home in the rest of the chapter and the next with an example from Scripture, 4 illustrations from life, 2 parables, and a glimpse into the final judgment. Do you think he's serious about insisting that we be prepared for his return and not be consumed with constructing timelines and theories, lest anyone miss his point? He makes it clear in verse 42, therefore stay awake, for you don't know on what day your Lord is coming. And again, in verse 13 of the next chapter, watch therefore, for you know neither the day nor the hour. And so the Lord illustrates the urgency to be prepared. First, with a reminder of the days of Noah, verses 37 through 39. As were the days of Noah, so will be the coming of the Son of Man. For as in those days before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day when Noah entered the ark. And they were unaware until the flood came and swept them all away. So will be the coming of the Son of Man. They were unaware. Don't you be unaware. Verse 40. Then 2 men will be in the field. One will be taken and one left. Although some might disagree, Jesus is speaking of the suddenness of his return and the urgency of being prepared, not of what some understand to be the rapture. In this illustration, one man is taken. Although the word can mean to take one's betrothed to his home, the context here does not allow it to be so translated. In verse 31, the angels gather the elect. As in the previous example from Noah's day, the focus is on those who were unprepared. So the man who was taken was the one who was not watching, as someone who was not prepared for an invading army might be unprepared to escape capture. The same applies to the next example of 2 women grinding grain. Again, the message is don't be unprepared. Verse 42, therefore stay awake, for you do not know on what day your Lord is coming. That's the cord that binds these verses together.